A lot of people made a mistake when they are trying to sell on Fiverr, either way making money on Fiverr. Most especially those people that doesn't know how Fiverr works. Maybe they are just trying to sell on Fiverr for the first time and they don't know what they need to put in place to start selling on Fiverr, or what to do in the right way. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. And if you're new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, so anytime I upload a new video you guys will be notified. And of course, please kindly click on the like button to notify the YouTube algorithm to rank this video on YouTube search. Let's say for instance you are a new seller and you are into a graphics design niche, but what people actually do wrong is having a gig in graphics design niche, having a gig in digital marketing niche, having a gig in writing niche, video, animation, music, all the stuff like this. It doesn't make any sense and it doesn't make your account look professional in any way. Like having gigs on each of these categories just for you to make money on Fiverr, it's not done that way. And having a 7 gigs on Fiverr on one account is not professional in any way, because there is none of your gig will be ranked, or and the Fiverr algorithm will not notify any of your gigs. So all you need to do is do the right thing, search for your competitors, check on the new sellers in your niche, check on the one that are on the first page, then see how many gigs they are having on their account. But the limit of the gigs I advise to have as a new seller is only 3 gigs, and make sure that 3 gigs are related to each other. Either way, maybe you're offering an article writing post, then you can also make a gig for ebook writing. Those are the things that are actually related, or podcast writing. You can see all these 3 gigs are under a single category. You can see here article, podcast, and ebook, or book editing, or proofreading. Those gigs are related to each other, so you can see that. And sometimes if you have another gig on another category this way, making 2 categories, then make sure the service you are rendering is definitely related to each other. So let's check on the existing sellers here and see how many gigs they are having on their account. So this seller, let's check, but I'm not sure if this seller is a new seller, because it might be a deranked level, maybe deranked badge, maybe he or she he did not make up to the next level requirement, so maybe that is why he was deranked. But with that being said, let's check on the existing gigs he's having on the account. So you have to scroll down here to see the existing. Okay, fine, you can see here the only gigs that are having review are like three gigs, and I'm very sure this gig was reviewed by either he sent a custom over just to rank this gig as well. As you can see, all the other gigs are having no reviews because they are not ranking on Fiverr. So what you need to do is just publish only 3 gigs and make sure they are kind of like a gig that they are actually related. So I'll still show you some samples so you can get the whole idea of what I'm actually talking about. Then so okay, let's check on this gig too. I think it's a new seller maybe. So scroll down to the gigs. So you can see this one as well. Only 3 gigs are ranking. The first one that we open, this one and this one as well. So that is 3 gigs. I'll still open another one for you to get the whole idea on how this actually works. So if you are a level 1 seller, you can have 5 gigs. That is cool. You can have 5 gigs, but as a new seller, you only need to have 3 gigs on your account. if you have 7 gig, existing 7 gig as a new seller, that means you plan to be applying for buyer requests every day before you can make a sale on Fiverr. So that is just the idea. It's not hard at all. That is just the idea. If you plan to have 7 gig on your account, so definitely you plan to be applying for buyer requests for you to make money on Fiverr, which is not advisable in any way, because you have to work your ass off before you can make a single sale using the buyer request option. But if you have a professional 3 gigs on your account, and you make sure you do a lot of research about your service, so definitely people can see what you offering and how they should value your services. So definitely they are going to buy your service from you. So, and then as a new seller, you don't need to have a high price on your gig. I don't advise you to have a high price. Sometimes it depends on your niche, but in this kind of niche, which is article writing, the advice I'll give you to have in your basic package is $10, $10, $15. That's all. As a level one seller, you can start from 20, then 30, up or like that. So if you are checking for your competitors, you need to check on people or the sellers that are not up to that are not having a lot of reviews, and they are not having uh, um, a level on their account. So those are the people that you need to look into or look up to before you set up your own account. So you can see this one as well. This is a level 2 seller, and the basic package is $5. So you can see it's making a lot of sales. So it's making a lot of sales. So you can see here, let's take on another gigs that he is having on the account, so you get the whole idea. So you can see he is a level 2 seller. So, and definitely there will be a multiple gigs that will be ranking on his account. So that is that for this account. Then this type of account, you should be copying, look up to, check on their package, see what they are doing differently, then try to replicate what they are doing on your own account as well. So then you get the whole idea on how you can rank your own gig perfectly without any stress. So let's check on the gigs that she's having on this account as well. So you can see here she's having only 3 gigs. This is the right thing that she is doing, and she also have a video on this particular gig, which actually helps her a lot. So this is this best way for you to rank your gig on Fiverr. As you can see on my own account, I have only 3 gigs as well, and all these my gigs are related to each other. So the first gig was YouTube optimization, YouTube management, and the second gig is creating a YouTube channel. Then the third gig is writing script for a YouTube channel, which are all related to each other. If I found a buyer that want to purchase this gig for writing a script, so hopefully I might try to convince him or her to buy a YouTube management gig, and also maybe this one. But it actually depends on the kind of channel that person is actually running. So it's left to the person to purchase the right gig that best describe what she or he actually needs. So that is that for that. So then you can see everything here is well detailed. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect and be a jack like you want to just make money on Fiverr, like having all gigs on all these accounts, having gigs on all this category. It's not in perfect way. There is no way your gig will generate any impression or clicks. There is no way your gig will generate clicks or impression. The only way it might generate clicks is when you apply for buyer request and that buyer check on your profile, then see the kind of service you are offering, and at the end the buyer will not later buy your service, because it will just be like, the person will just be like, this is not a professional account. How could you have this lot of gigs? You are not a niche specific. Like You do not niche down and be specific on what you are actually doing, on the kind of service you're actually rendering. So with that, that buyer will choose another person over you. So just try to be perfect in your own way, like based on your on a single niche, that this is what they actually know you for. So definitely anytime they need that kind of service, they are going to buy from you or hire you to do that particular task that they need you to do. So this is all I have for you in this video, and I hope you guys like it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.